woken up to news this morning that Bill Belichick is not going to be voted in as a first ballot Hall of Famer this year. What? We're talking about Bill Belichick. And for football fans who don't watch the NFL, he is the Sir Alex Ferguson of the NFL. This man has won 8 Super Bowls, the most of all time. 6 as a head coach and 2 as a defensive coordinator. And alongside Tom Brady is literally the definition of a first ballot Hall of Famer. The definition of it. He's responsible for creating the greatest player of all time that we've ever seen in the league. And is the reason we saw this picture so many times from 1995 all the way to 2019. And what's crazy is that when he found out this was his response, what does a guy have to do? Exactly, what more do you have to do to become a first ballot Hall of Famer? And here's some reactions from people around the NFL. Obviously, JJ Watt, legend. This is his reaction. Jordan Schultz, NFL Insider. This is his reaction. RG3, stating it as it is. Ryan Clark, in shock, to say the least. Here's Deion Sanders' reaction. Pat McAfee's reaction. Even Patrick Mahomes, who's recovering from a torn ACL, can't believe what's going on with this news. And this is apparently due to the fact that Spygate and Deflategate, if you don't know what that is, I'll make a separate video about it. It was 2 controversial things that happened during the Patriots dynasty, and that is apparently the reason why he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. As well as politics, meaning his relationships off the field and who he is as a person. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame is based on accomplishments, legacy and accomplishments. And has he not done exactly that at the highest level? And let me just remind you this guy's stats. 6 times Super Bowl as a head coach, 2 times Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator, the most Super Bowl appearances in history, 3 times Coach of the Year, the most divisional championships as a head coach, the most playoff wins as a head coach, and a 333-178 all-time record as a head coach in the regular season. And again, he is responsible for seeing this 6 times. And I think it was put perfectly here by Gerald McCoy. The NFL Hall of Fame voters cannot remain anonymous anymore. We need to know who's responsible for making these decisions. And in the grand scheme of things, you can sit back and say, well, does this really matter? It's the principle, the fact that this guy achieved such greatness in his career and is not getting recognized for it immediately is just embarrassing. And I really think it's something that needs to be addressed. But you tell me, should Bill Belichick be a first ballot Hall of Famer or not?